One morning you look up, and the sky feels different. A strange glow, unusual patterns in the clouds, or an unshakable sense that something significant is about to happen. It's not your imagination. People everywhere are noticing it too. But what does it mean? Could it be a sign of something bigger? This is where Rudy Baldwin's name comes into focus. She's a psychic whose predictions have left people speechless, often coming true in ways no one could ignore. Her insights into world events, personal lives, and unexplained phenomena have made her a trusted figure for many. From global shifts to personal warnings, her accuracy has built a reputation that few can match. In this video, we'll talk about her incredible track record and the predictions that have shaken the world. Stay tuned to see what she might have foreseen about the strange happenings we are witnessing today. Have you ever felt a moment like this before? Share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more insights that connect to the unexplainable. Rudy Baldwin has built a legacy as one of the most talked about psychics of our time. Her predictions have a remarkable track record, leaving many in awe of her abilities. Over the years, she has successfully foretold natural disasters, political shifts, and even personal events for individuals who sought her guidance. These moments have solidified her reputation as a voice people turn to when they seek clarity in uncertain times. Her influence extends far beyond private consultations. On social media, Rudy Baldwin has gathered millions of followers who eagerly await her updates. Her posts often go viral, sparking conversations about what might unfold next. One of her most famous predictions was about the pandemic, where her foresight into its timing and global impact left many stunned. Her ability to tap into unseen energies and deliver precise warnings has earned her the trust of people worldwide. Now, as we look ahead to 2025, Rudy Baldwin's predictions continue to capture attention. What could the coming year hold, and how might her insights guide us through it? Let's take a closer look at what she has shared about the future. Rudy Baldwin's prediction about the Taal Volcano eruption is one of the most startling and urgent warnings for the coming months. Baldwin sees the volcano erupting with unprecedented intensity, a natural disaster that could affect not only the surrounding areas but the entire country. The eruption is expected to be stronger than previous events, causing significant damage to infrastructure and human life. It may even result in the formation of a new island in the middle of the lake where the volcano sits. This rare occurrence will leave many in awe, but it also signals a period of heightened volcanic activity in the region. The eruption is expected to affect not only the immediate area, but also nearby provinces and cities. The ashfall will be widespread, and areas surrounding the lake will be inundated with lava and volcanic debris. There is a strong possibility of displacement, with thousands, if not more, being forced to leave their homes. This type of eruption, unlike anything seen before in modern times, will be both devastating and terrifying for local populations. In addition to the natural dangers, Baldwin warns of an unusual rise in cult activity in the affected regions. The emotional trauma of the eruption, combined with the chaos and destruction, could drive some individuals to fall prey to false prophets or self-proclaimed religious leaders. These cults could take advantage of the vulnerable state of those who have lost their homes and loved ones. It's essential that authorities and local leaders step in to provide spiritual guidance, mental health support, and community outreach to prevent such manipulations. Baldwin also emphasizes the need for proper preparation, as the eruption is not just a local event, but one with far-reaching consequences. While local governments and disaster response teams are likely preparing, it is crucial for residents to be well informed and ready to evacuate at a moment's notice. Emergency kits, secure communication lines, and evacuation routes should be mapped out ahead of time. It is also important for individuals to be aware of the potential for aftershocks, volcanic mudflows, and flooding, which could complicate rescue efforts. For those not in the immediate danger zone, it is also important to stay vigilant. The eruption could affect air quality, disrupt local economies, and even create problems with food and water supply chains. This is a global issue that requires collective action, empathy, and support for the communities impacted by the eruption. Rudy Baldwin's prediction serves as a wake-up call. It highlights the importance of preparing for natural disasters, but also serves as a reminder to stay united and help those in need. The Taal Volcano eruption is not just an isolated event, but part of a larger pattern of global challenges that are increasing in frequency and intensity. Now, more than ever, humanity must come together to face such challenges with resilience and hope. In her latest predictions, Rudy Baldwin warns of celestial anomalies that will disrupt the skies and challenge people's understanding of the natural world. Unusual solar phenomena, including strange colors in the sky and odd occurrences in the atmosphere, are expected to take place in the coming months. These celestial events could be both beautiful and unsettling, causing many to look up in wonder and fear as the heavens reveal their mysteries. Rudy Baldwin's prediction suggests that these anomalies will be linked to more than just scientific curiosity. She believes that these unusual occurrences could be a sign of impending global shifts that will affect both the environment and the way humanity interacts with the world. The solar phenomena that Baldwin refers to will cause strange shifts in the skies, including colors that are rarely seen. While some may describe these events as a beautiful light show, there is an underlying warning in these celestial disruptions. This is not just a series of pretty sunrises or sunsets, but an indicator of upcoming changes in Earth's atmosphere that will affect climate and weather patterns globally. The sun's solar flares could lead to more extreme weather, intensifying storms, heat waves, and even unusual seismic activity. Baldwin's prediction serves as a reminder that the natural world is interconnected, and any changes to the skies can directly affect life on Earth. Beyond the solar flares, Baldwin also foresees strange incidents in the Himalayan mountain ranges, particularly in areas where people have traditionally felt safe and untouched by disaster. In the remote, peaceful regions of the Himalayas, there will be an increase in accidents and unusual deaths. These tragic events, Baldwin believes, will not just be random, but will be part of a greater cosmic shift that is impacting the planet's energy fields. As these events unfold, it is likely that people will struggle to find answers or explanations, heightening the sense of fear and uncertainty. Baldwin emphasizes that these celestial phenomena and their effects will serve as warning signs for greater global disasters. As unusual solar events create disturbances in the Earth's atmosphere, natural disasters may become more frequent and more intense. Earthquakes, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions may increase in frequency as the celestial energy shifts, with some regions being affected more severely than others. People will need to stay alert to these warnings and be prepared for unexpected shifts in weather patterns, which could affect food and water supplies, as well as the overall economy. Rudy Baldwin urges everyone to be mindful of these strange events in the sky and to understand them as part of a larger pattern of natural and spiritual occurrences. While the celestial anomalies may seem like phenomena we can only marvel at, Baldwin's message is clear. These events carry with them both beauty and danger. We must look to these signs with open eyes and hearts, prepared to take action and protect ourselves and others from the challenges they bring. Rudy Baldwin's predictions also include the rise of a new bacterial disease, one that will differ greatly from COVID-19, but will still have a widespread impact. This new disease is expected to spread rapidly, infecting large numbers of people before a cure or vaccination is found. The nature of the disease will make it especially dangerous, as it will be highly contagious but not easily detectable in its early stages. Those who contract it may not show symptoms for days or weeks, making it difficult to trace and contain the spread. Unlike COVID-19, which primarily spreads through respiratory droplets, this new bacterial disease will be transmitted in different ways. Rudy Baldwin predicts that it will spread through contaminated surfaces, food, and water, making it more difficult for people to protect themselves. The bacteria may linger on objects and surfaces for extended periods, allowing the disease to spread without direct contact between individuals. This will put everyone at risk, including those who are otherwise healthy and vigilant about hygiene. As the disease spreads, its symptoms will be severe, often resembling those of more common bacterial infections, but with added complications. The illness will cause extreme fatigue, high fever, gastrointestinal problems, and in some cases, organ failure. With no immediate cure or vaccine available, people will have to rely on medical treatments to manage the symptoms and prevent further damage. Hospitals will quickly become overwhelmed, and there will be a race to develop new treatments and find a cure. Baldwin's prediction underscores the importance of health preparedness, as this new disease could quickly become a global pandemic. People are urged to maintain good hygiene practices, avoid sharing food or drinks, and take extra precautions when handling food or water. Health officials will need to issue regular updates to help people understand how to avoid infection and manage the disease. Though this bacterial disease will bring much hardship, it will also serve as a reminder to invest in healthcare systems and improve global cooperation in managing health crises. The experience of COVID-19 taught many nations the importance of preparation and collaboration, and these lessons will prove invaluable when confronting this new disease. Rudy Baldwin's warning about this bacteria serves as a reminder to stay vigilant about our health and to be prepared for the unexpected challenges ahead. Rudy Baldwin's prediction about a year of notable deaths brings a somber tone to the upcoming months. She forecasts that the world will see the passing of several high-profile individuals, including celebrities, influential figures, and public personalities. These losses will cause waves of grief and reflection across the globe, but Baldwin's prediction goes beyond just the loss of famous faces. She emphasizes that many of these deaths will shed light on hidden struggles, particularly concerning mental health issues. It will become more apparent that some of these figures had been battling silent battles, facing personal struggles that the public was unaware of until their passing. In this time of loss, there will also be a heightened focus on mental health. The tragedies of losing beloved celebrities will shine a light on the fact that mental health issues are often invisible and not discussed openly enough in society. As a result, more conversations around mental well-being will take place. Baldwin's prediction suggests that the passing of these figures may spark a larger movement to raise awareness about the importance of mental health care, especially among those in the public eye who are often expected to maintain a facade of strength despite underlying struggles. However, it's not just the celebrities that Baldwin warns about. She also foresees a significant number of tragedies among overseas Filipino workers, OFWs. These workers, who have dedicated their lives to supporting their families back home, will face challenges in the coming year that could cost them their lives. Baldwin does not provide exact details, but suggests that there will be a rise in unfortunate accidents, illnesses, or even violent incidents that will claim the lives of Filipino workers abroad. This will create a ripple effect, affecting families and communities back home. It will also spark conversations about the safety and welfare of migrant workers, as well as the need for greater protections for those who work far from their families in foreign lands. In light of these predictions, Baldwin's message emphasizes the importance of family connections. She urges people to cherish and nurture their relationships with loved ones. During times of loss, families must come together, offering support to one another. The coming year will remind people of the fragility of life and the necessity of connecting with one another, not just in times of crisis, but regularly. Families should make time for one another and be proactive in fostering deep bonds, as these relationships will be a source of strength during challenging times. Rudy Baldwin's prediction calls for a deeper awareness of the mental health struggles that many face, often in silence. It is a reminder that death can be a catalyst for greater social change, as people begin to talk more openly about issues that were once taboo. In a time when death is looming over the world, Baldwin's message is clear. We must come together as communities to support those in need, be it for mental health, personal struggles, or grief. As we face these difficult moments, we must remember to extend kindness, support, and love to those around us. Through this, we can help each other navigate this challenging year with strength and unity. Rudy Baldwin predicts that 3 devastating storms will hit the world in the coming months, each with unprecedented intensity. These storms will be unlike anything we have seen before, with nature's fury pushing the limits of what we thought was possible. Baldwin foresees these storms forming in various parts of the world, with some reaching regions that are not typically vulnerable to such intense weather events. The strength and destruction caused by these storms will be a wake-up call, urging the world to rethink its preparation for extreme weather and its effects on the planet. The storms are expected to carry a supernatural element beyond the usual forces of nature. Baldwin suggests that there will be something eerie about these storms, as if they are not just weather phenomena but signs of a larger cosmic shift. There is a sense that the storms are tied to a greater purpose, something that humanity will need to reckon with. While the details of the supernatural aspects remain unclear, Baldwin's prediction suggests that these storms may have a profound effect on the spiritual and emotional state of those who are impacted by them. The geographic areas most affected by these storms will experience widespread destruction. Coastal cities and islands may bear the brunt of the storm's force, with high winds, storm surges, and flooding leading to massive displacement of populations. Buildings, homes, and infrastructure will be destroyed, and the aftermath will leave a long path of recovery. Baldwin urges people living in these vulnerable regions to prepare early, as these storms will be swift and powerful. It will be essential to have evacuation plans, emergency kits, and safe spaces to shelter in place. In light of these predictions, Baldwin also calls for greater attention to global climate issues. The devastating impact of these storms will serve as a stark reminder that the climate crisis is very real, and it is rapidly worsening. Rising sea levels, changing weather patterns, and other environmental factors will all contribute to the increasing severity of these storms. Baldwin suggests that the coming storms are not isolated events, but part of a larger trend of extreme weather that will continue to escalate in the coming years. Now is the time to take action, to strengthen climate change policies, to invest in disaster relief systems, and to work together as a global community to tackle the root causes of these environmental shifts. Lastly, Baldwin emphasizes the need for preparation. While the storms themselves may be unavoidable, individuals can take steps to minimize the damage they cause. Communities should invest in disaster-proof infrastructure, build strong support networks, and educate citizens on the best ways to respond to extreme weather events. The supernatural elements of these storms serve as a warning that humanity is not in control of everything, but by working together and preparing, we can mitigate the impact of these natural disasters and protect future generations. Rudy Baldwin predicts an alarming rise in crime, particularly deception and theft, in the coming months. The global economic instability, combined with increasing desperation among many people, will lead to a surge in criminal activities. Baldwin suggests that there will be more elaborate schemes and scams targeting individuals and businesses, with criminals using sophisticated methods to deceive their victims. From financial fraud to identity theft, the crime wave will be pervasive, impacting everyday life for many. One of the most pressing concerns Baldwin raises is the financial implications of this surge in crime. People will be caught off guard by unexpected losses, particularly in the realms of digital theft. Cybercriminals will become increasingly inventive, targeting online transactions, banking systems, and digital currencies. With more people turning to online platforms for work, shopping, and banking, this increase in cybercrime will have a far-reaching effect on global economies. Baldwin warns that businesses and individuals must be more vigilant about their online security and take proactive steps to protect themselves from digital threats. Beyond the rise in theft and fraud, Baldwin predicts that regional disasters will also contribute to the crime wave. Areas hit by natural disasters, economic collapse, or political instability will become breeding grounds for criminal activity. In times of crisis, people are more likely to resort to desperate measures to survive, leading to a rise in petty theft, looting, and even organized crime. Baldwin suggests that law enforcement agencies and government officials will face significant challenges in maintaining order and ensuring the safety of communities. On a social level, this increase in crime will have a profound effect on communities. Trust will erode, and fear will spread. Families, businesses, and governments will be forced to adjust to a new reality, one in which personal security is no longer guaranteed. Baldwin highlights that the most vulnerable members of society, those living in poverty, the elderly, and the disabled, will be most at risk. This rising fear and insecurity will lead to social fragmentation, with people retreating into their homes and communities, isolating themselves from others. Baldwin's prediction stresses the need for vigilance and preparedness. Families, businesses, and governments must all take steps to safeguard their resources, protect their privacy, and ensure their security. At the same time, communities must work together to build stronger bonds and trust, as collective action will be crucial in addressing the social and economic consequences of this crime wave. The world will face many challenges in the coming year, but with preparation, awareness, and solidarity, it can also navigate these difficult times and emerge stronger in the face of adversity. Rudy Baldwin's prediction of a spiritual revival is a beacon of hope in a time of uncertainty. Baldwin foresees a global shift towards faith and spirituality, with more people seeking a deeper connection to their beliefs. This revival will not only be evident in increased church attendance, but will also manifest through miraculous events that people will witness or experience. In the midst of global crises and personal challenges, many will turn to faith for strength, guidance, and comfort. This surge in spirituality will be driven by a collective desire for hope amidst chaos. As the world faces natural disasters, economic instability, and social unrest, people will look for something to believe in, a higher power that can offer peace and security in troubled times. This faith will not be limited to one religion or belief system, but will be a universal search for truth and connection. Baldwin suggests that this revival will also bring about a greater sense of unity as people from diverse backgrounds come together in their shared need for spiritual nourishment. In the coming year, Baldwin predicts that people will experience personal miracles, moments of divine intervention that reaffirm their faith and provide hope for the future. These miraculous events will not be limited to grand spectacles, but will also occur in everyday life, as people find unexpected solutions to their problems, experience healing, or feel a deep sense of peace that transcends their circumstances. Churches, synagogues, temples, and other places of worship will see a rise in attendance as more people seek solace and strength. Baldwin's prediction is a reminder that, even in times of turmoil, spirituality can offer a sense of direction and purpose. People will come together, not just to worship, but to support one another, forming stronger communities and building a global network of compassion. This spiritual revival will also have a ripple effect on society. More people will engage in acts of kindness and charity, working together to help those in need. The sense of interconnectedness that comes with a shared belief in a higher power will encourage individuals to look out for each other and put the needs of the community above their own. Baldwin's prediction of spiritual awakening calls for a return to compassion, humility, and love, values that can guide us through the challenges ahead. In summary, Rudy Baldwin's predictions paint a picture of a world facing significant challenges, but also of resilience and hope. As we face the storms, the rise in crime, and the loss of loved ones, we are reminded of the importance of faith, community, and preparedness. Baldwin's message is one of unity, love, and vigilance in the face of adversity. By strengthening our connections to one another and to our spiritual beliefs, we can weather the difficult times ahead and emerge stronger and more united than before. Rudy Baldwin's predictions for the year ahead highlight both challenges and moments of transformation. from natural disasters like devastating storms and the eruption of the Taal Volcano to the rise of a new bacterial disease and a global crime wave. Her warnings urge us to remain vigilant and prepared. Yet, amidst these difficulties, there is a powerful message of hope through a spiritual revival, miraculous events, and the importance of unity and compassion. These predictions are a reminder to focus on preparation, both practically and emotionally. Whether it's securing your home, staying cautious with finances, or prioritizing your health and mental well-being, taking steps now can make a big difference. Rudy's visions also encourage us to draw strength from our communities, families, and faith, reminding us that even in challenging times, we are not alone. In times of uncertainty, hope and unity can be our greatest tools. By coming together to support one another, showing kindness, and staying grounded, we can face the future with courage and resilience. Let Rudy's predictions inspire you to prepare wisely and to hold on to the belief that brighter days are ahead. What are your thoughts on these predictions? Do any of them resonate with you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss updates on more insights and predictions. Together, let's stay informed and hopeful as we move forward into the year ahead.